Not bad, not bad.
All right.
So we're going to throw it to you guys in a second, but first I want a little bit about movie, because I know it's, for you, Ryan, it's the first movie like special effects, super heavy. I know you just saw this stuff, so how's it feel to shoot on a blue screen stage and in a gray suit, and then see that?
It's pretty spectacular. I mean, spending 6 months in a sound stage in Louisiana, staring at the color blue until you have nothing but 2 smoking ocular cavities. Actually feels pretty good when you see that shit right there. That was definitely worth it. I highly recommend it.
So Blake, one of the things when we first met, there was a big debate about whether or not your hair was going to be, you're going to be a brunette or you're going to leave your hair blonde. And you were really, the thing that I loved is that you were like, we have to dye it. So why did you want to do that?
Well, for everyone here, I mean, there was no debate. Carol Ferris is a brunette. I'm blonde. I couldn't. It's not me. It's her. I had to make the fans proud, and I actually there was this bodyguard that I worked with on Gossip Girl, and he never says more than 2 words. I worked with him for 4 years. He's very serious and stoic, and you would never pen him as somebody who's ever read a comic in his life. And as soon as it came out that I was cast for Carol Ferris, he pulled me aside and he said, "Tell me what's happening, and what are the costumes, and who's playing this, and you have to make sure," and just like grilling me on Green Lantern. And he goes, "Your hair has to be brown." And I said, "Okay, yeah, whatever." He goes, "No, you don't understand. It has to be brown. Not only for me," he goes, "but for your own security. Your life is in danger if you don't make it brown." So I said, this is a matter of national security, so my hair was
very cool. So Ryan, I saw your diet down in New Orleans. It looked pretty awful.
Yes, all I ate were orphan children. The whole movie.
What did you have to do to prepare yourself for the Green Lantern?
Look, any one of these kinds of films, you have to be obviously physically prepared. I mean, I'm not an old guy, but I'm not, 19 anymore when landing from 20 feet onto concrete was hilarious. Now it sort of hurts. So you had to be physically ready. But I spent about 6 months before shooting just doing everything I needed to do to become Hal Jordan. And, one of the things was gymnastics, which, you can't tell on TV, but none of those guys are 6'2". It's very hard to do a standing backflip when you're over 5'7". Yeah, so we're teaching me a little gymnastics. So, just trying to get me used to rotating in the air and not throwing up the orphans I ate.
Yeah. So Blake, this is the first time you guys worked together. So tell me about that experience. What was Ryan like on the set to work with?
Horrible. It was just awful. They just CGI'd us in the same scenes together. We weren't.
Yeah. The restraining order makes shooting difficult.
I was actually so jealous of all the stunts that you guys do, the flight training. My first day on set, I'm enjoying New Orleans. I went and got beignets, and I come to set, and here he is on this harness flying. Was it 100 feet in the air?
Yeah, we went over 150 feet in the air that first day.
It was amazing. So in the middle of the city of New Orleans on this giant crane, and here he is flying. It was so incredible. And they had a stuntman above him, who was parallel to the ground with a camera. So all that stuff that you see is really practical and cool. But other than that, working with being jealous and feeling like he was my rival.
Well, Carol Ferris does become Star Sapphire, so
I plan to take all my pent-up anger and aggression and jealousy.
So Ryan, you could be any superhero. I know you really wanted to be the Green Lantern. So why, out of all the characters, did you choose Green Lantern?
Well, I had a meeting on what's that?
To show off that six-pack.
Oh yeah, sorry. They did not provide a pole for me to dance on, so I apologize.
I think they're talking talking to Jeff, actually.
Oh yeah, Jeff, they're talking to you.
No,
Yeah.
Get some, you don't got any sexy music? It's for real.
You guys want to line up? We'll get some questions. There's a mic right here.
Yeah. Yeah, just go for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sing Total Eclipse of My Heart. Well, someone's got to hook that up. Yeah, all this preparation and we can't make a mic. We can send Amanda Owa.
Can we get that mic on, somebody? That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Book is this gentleman? I recently read one. I mean, I'd be an asshole if I didn't. Look at it. I'll be leaving out the west exit later. Feel free to stab me there. Is your mic working yet?
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Hey. Ryan Reynolds.
Yes.
Mr. Hottie.
Oh. That's not my Christian name, but...
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
All right.
So, my question is, what makes Green Lantern, this movie, what makes it stand out compared to the other superhero movies that are out there? What makes it different? Because we're bored with so many already. Like, what makes this better or more interesting, in your opinion, than the others?
Are you suggesting that this crowd is hating being bombarded by superhero movies? Are they holding out for Black Swan 2? I will say this, I think all the superhero movies, particularly this summer, it's obviously, there are a lot more than typical, obviously. I think each one is so different, but, you know, this I grew up as a Star Wars kid, and I mean, for me, even just selfishly, it was such an amazing pursuit to be a part of this thing and just to see it come together in this way. And you know what? I'm not typically like a studio loyalist, but this studio, I mean, what they've done with the Harry Potter movies and their ability to spend the money in the right ways and get the right people and not cheap out and at the last minute is that's also reason enough to do it, because the technology is here that we can make a movie like this. Definitely. Yes.
Ryan, this is Ryan. I know for Comic-Con, you recited the Green Lantern's oath. We're wondering if San Francisco can get some love, and you can recite it for Wondercon.
I think we should all do the oath. We are the chorus, so...
Yeah, can we all do it?
Yeah, why don't
we all know it?
Yeah,
all right, you ready? In brightest day, in blackest night, lead me to the sight.
Let those who worship leave this night.
Beware my power. Yes!
You guys will all know it in a few months.
Oh boy. Front row blew it though. Yeah. Oh, that was the theme song to WKRP in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
My question is also for Ryan, even though I love Blake too. Ryan, now that you've played a villain in Wolverine and a hero, honestly, what action scenes do you enjoy doing more?
Well, look, Deadpool is not a villain, he's an asshole. I love this more because this kind of this captures your imagination in ways that nothing else could. So there's obviously both are a lot of fun, but getting to immerse yourself wholly in the mythology in this way, and also we're sticking to the mythology pretty solidly. So that's a huge bonus as well. So, that's somewhat important when you come into a room like this.
Yeah, who would win in a fight, Green Lantern or Deadpool?
Oh my God. Why would you do that? What did I pee in their cornflakes? No. I'm gonna go with Green Lantern at this point in time. I'm gonna go definitely Green Lantern. Oh, come on.
My question is for both of you. I'd like you to talk a little bit about developing your character or finding your way into the character. And were the comics useful to you in doing that, and anything in particular from the stories or the images leap out at you to help you with your character? Man?
You know, we were very lucky because we had Jeff with us on set often. You know, so we had the current god of Green Lantern there, you know, so we had this well of knowledge and resources. Yeah. So, you know, we had somebody on set that if we stepped out of line and weren't doing something right, you know, we had the voice of all of you guys there with us. You know, and, you know, obviously we looked at the comics too. One of my rap gifts from them was the very first comic that Star Sapphire appeared in. And I was so excited I wanted to open it, but it was probably like, oh, no, you can't do it. You probably shouldn't touch that or soil it. But, you know, so I haven't actually seen the original one of that. But anyway, so yeah, Jeff was my greatest resource.
Yeah, for me, it was, you know, it's easy enough to sort of say, oh, he's the guy that can, you know, tell a joke, throw a punch, and kiss the girl, that kind of, you know, Han Solo type, you know. But really, it's an origin story in essence, and you know what I loved about the script was it didn't start. The movie didn't really start in the third act like a lot of origin stories can do. It starts when it starts, right at the beginning, and that was something that was fantastic for me. But you know, finding a character that is at the beginning quite cocky and arrogant, you know, he's a guy who's really reckless, and he's given this unbelievable, extraordinary gift, and in receiving this gift, he actually finds a kind of humility and real purpose, and that was something that I thought was pretty cool.
Hi, Ryan Reynolds. Your name is so beautifully alliterative.
My middle name is Rodney. I'm not kidding.
Really?
Yeah. Named after my uncle, who none of us talk to anymore.
That's interesting.
I don't even know why. I think it's because he drives a panel van. And he just sort of like seemed a little creepy.
My question is, after playing Green Lantern, and then the rumors that you're going to be playing Deadpool, I'm not sure if those are entirely true yet. How do you feel playing Deadpool later on in a full-length movie of him will compare to the Green Lantern? And also, you guys are awesome. I love you.
Oh, thanks. I'm not going to get into the Deadpool stuff. It's not something. There's so many unknowns there, you know. But I loved playing him when I got to play him. You know, there's things that I would have changed. But you know, I don't finance these movies, and you know, and I don't have to say it like that. But if it ever comes about that we get to make one, it's going to be made in the right way, just hard. Hello. Yeah.
Hi. My question's for Ryan, and I wanted to know how long it took to film the movie.
Well, it actually only took about 6 months to shoot it. It felt like 100 years. You know, because all the special effects and all this sort of things go really slowly. But it's only about 6 months, you know, and then it's the post where this movie begins. You know, when we wrapped production in Louisiana, the movie started for everybody else. So, you know, there's 100 men and women that are working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week right now on this movie to get it ready for June 17th.
Hey Ryan,
Hey.
Big fan ever since Two Guys and a Girl.
Yeah.
Where's the DVD? If there's one thing you're known for, it's your sarcastic remarks and your one-liners. Were you given freedom to improvise things on this movie? Improvise what you say?
Yeah, no, definitely. You know, but you don't. The character's not funny. He's sort of got a wit. You know, it's kind of a dry wit. So you really want to safeguard the character first and foremost. It's easy, and you know, sometimes it's too easy to just say, "Oh, let's throw in this," you know, cocksure line here. But you want to actually make sure that you're still playing Hal Jordan. So, you know, we were very careful to make sure that there's wit, but not, you know, he's not a comedian. He's not a funny guy necessarily, but he's a, you know, he could throw a line around pretty well.
Yeah, I thought the lines that you had here and there were just fantastic. I mean, they just really brought the character.
Yeah, you want to have moments of levity, definitely, you know. And I looked at, you know, this guy, and I said this before, as a Chuck Yeager Han Solo hybrid, and you know, one of the things I loved about Han Solo when I was growing up was the fact that he could, you know, he could throw just like a dry one-liner out that would just so bring you back into the movie, and I think those are important. So, yes, sir.
Hello.
Hi.
This question is actually for Blake. If this becomes a franchise, whatever, and you get to be Star Sapphire, will you enjoy doing all the stunts and stunt work that Ryan had to go through and fight him and whatever?
Oh my goodness, I would be so thrilled. Anything that was a little dog's outfit, a little more material on. Make me happy. But yeah, you know, the stunt training that he got to do was so exciting, and you know, we had the best people there, and you know, I'm such a fan of the Jason Bourne movies. If I could trade places with anyone, it would be Jason Bourne. You know, so we had people there that, you know, worked on the stunts and that, and you know, it was. I would love to do that. I would love to fly and beat him up.
Back to the outfit.
That's going to be a good fight.
Yeah, I think so.
Why did you keep doing
The movie's called Green Lantern. It's feeling lonely. Never know.
Most listening to my art.
Hold on.
This is for Ryan Reynolds. I just wanted to quickly say I really liked you in Amityville Horror and in Ordinary Magic.
Oh, whoa. Dude, lay off Netflix.
That was a horrible movie.
Wow. My mother doesn't know about that movie. Why were you gone for 3 months? I'm 13, you should know. Not a movie. Sorry. Go ahead.
Well, my question was, do you have any idea in the future if you could do any superhero or villain, who would you want to do after Deadpool?
Well, I almost went, you know, guys, I was going to come in here and tell you I'm playing The Flash because it's April Fool's Day. Oh my God, it was a little dangerous, so I decided. I was also told that after noon it's no longer April Fool's Day, so I don't know if it's some sort of Irish-Canadian thing, but yeah. So I think I've reached my quota. I think I will be systematically murdered if I played anymore. I think I've done my fair share. I mean, this is just to be able to be here and sitting before you talking about this incredible movie that's a pretty big gift for me right now. So yeah, I'm good. I'm good for that.
How's it going? My question is for Ryan. I just want to know, are you happy with your CGI costume, or were you really looking forward to like a stick-thin, super tight spandex costume?
Wow. Yeah. You mean my jammies?
Well, you know, she wants to
Yeah.
jammies, you know.
I argued for just straight up fishnet, and nobody listens to me. The mythology in the film is such that the suit is made of energy, and it's something that Tom Array explains to Hal in the film, and so that you can't put on a suit of pure energy practically without third-degree burns. So I was in a motion capture suit, and that was fine. That was fine by me. But you don't want to be in a motion capture suit, by the way, in August in Louisiana. It's a lot like a coffin with a zipper. Yeah. All right. Take care. Oh, we have a man down there.
We are experiencing some technical difficulties.
No kidding.
I know, surprise. Would you be interested in doing a Justice League movie?
Well, there we go. It's like an echo, one's man and one woman. I don't know. I mean, it's not something that anyone's talked to me about or approached me about, so I'm not sure if they're going to, even I hear they're thinking about it, I don't know. Ask Jeff Johns. I'm not in charge of anything. I mean,
We can't really talk about much about Justice League except it's in development.
oh, there you go.
This is for Ryan or Jeff. I just want to know if there are any physical Green Lantern suits in the movie.
Physical Green Lantern suits?
I think I saw a guy wearing one a minute ago. Yeah.
No, it's all CGI.
Which makes them very expensive.
Hi there. So many questions for Ryan Reynolds. I felt that Blake was left out. Blake, I just wanted to welcome you on behalf of San Francisco that wasn't squealing at Ryan. My question,
Sir, have at her.
I was going to ask what it's like working with Ryan, but I didn't want to waste this opportunity. My question is, will it be possible for you both to come back to Northern California from mid-June until Halloween to visit the Cartoon Art Museum? We have a Green Lantern retrospective running for 4 months, and we'd love to have you come visit.
I think you can probably ask their publicist or something.
I'll be here. Shooting in South Africa. But I'll be here in spirit.
Hey, as we know that this movie is based off of the secret origins Jeff Johns has written, does that mean that Atrocitus is going to be in this movie?
No, he's not in this film. Not this one. Oh. No, I just said not this one. That wasn't like a hint.
Hi, my name is Kevin Kim, and I wanted to ask, are the other going to be in the possibles, depending on the... Yeah...
I'm sorry, I blacked out.
No, basically, will Barman show up, other four show up in the possible season?
I bloody well hope so. I mean,
I'd hope so, yeah. Yeah.
I think so.
Star Sapphire.
Yeah.
Hi, Blake, love you on Gossip Girl. Alright, I'm not the only one, thank God. Ryan, you were once rumored to play the Flash like before. You kind of ruined my question, by the way, with the whole Flash joke. But yeah, I was wondering what happened to that project, or if that was ever really true. And as for the current Flash project, who do you think should play, I guess, Barry Allen?
Oh, that's a good question. That's tough. It's a great role. I mean, you know, it's one of the best.
You should play the Flash, and then we'll do a Flash Green Lantern movie.
That won't turn me into some kind of ass pudding. Die. Who'd make a good Wally West? Is that what you're wondering? Yeah.
Barry Allen!
Whoa, guys. I don't know. I kind of think Bradley Cooper would make it pretty good. Yeah, I don't know.
All right. Next question.
Oh. Celine Dion.
This one's directed at Blake Lively. She hasn't gotten much love tonight. I was just, me and Mom loved you since Sisterhood of Traveling Pants. Now on to Gossip Girl, and we watch you every Monday night, gossip. And I would just like to know, how is that different from going from gossiping with Lee Meester to Star Sapphire or Green Lantern?
It's very, very different. I actually finished Gossip Girl at 1 in the morning in New York and was working in New Orleans at 6 a.m. already on this. This took up what would be break, but it's very it's rejuvenating to be able to go away and play a character that's so different. Just being in a world, of blue curtains. Everything that you're doing is out of your control. The world that you're existing in, is up to all these incredible visual effects artists that we have working tirelessly, like he said. So to be able to do a job and not know what it's going to look like, and then see this footage, it's so exciting. It's so thrilling. We were sitting backstage. We couldn't have a better audience than you guys. It makes you feel really good about the movie that you're in. But it's incredibly different, and also the hours. We shoot 10 pages a day on Gossip Girl, and in a movie you shoot a page and a half a day. So it's almost harder work to be on a television show. It's true. You're laughing. Why are you laughing? It's true. I didn't have to fly 150 feet in the air, so it was pretty hard to work for me. But he should come be on Gossip Girl for a little while, and then he can tell you.
I'm not.
Please.
Hello.
Hey.
I was wondering, since I've been in line for so long, people already have questions, so I'm going to ask for both of you, what was it like working with each other? Like, did he keep you on your toes and stuff like that? Was he annoying?
Owe you money?
You can go first.
Well, I mean, you know, these movies, everything is done pretty carefully in terms of casting and all that stuff. And, you know, we actually got a chance to kind of read together a little bit before when we were trying to figure out who's playing what and all that stuff. And we just had chemistry. And chemistry really, genuinely, is one of the few things in film that you can't just invent or create. It's either there or it's not. So it was fantastic working with Blake. I mean, she just brought every part of herself. And she's not kidding. She says she'd get off set at 1 in the morning and she'd be back over in New Orleans shooting at 6 a.m. and not a single complaint. In fact, sometimes she'd just come on set having just baked mysteriously and curiously a batch of brownies. I was like, you so no sleep at all tonight? Nope. I had to cook these brownies for you that you can't eat, Ryan. Have you seen the suit? So, yeah. But it was incredible work.
Yeah, you know, the same for me. It's amazing having Ryan be the Green Lantern because he is, as you guys can see, impossibly likable. And, you know, it's true, but, you know, Hal Jordan, he inherits these superpowers, and, you know, to have somebody who still carries such humility and wit and intelligence was so much fun to work with because Hal and Carol are rivals, you know, in the air. They're both fighter pilots. They you know, they go neck and neck. So I always say head to head, neck. I don't know.
Ankle to ankle.
I say so wrong all the time because of her, so I don't know if I'm saying it right. But you know, and then you know he works for her, you know, for this aviation company that she has, and he's completely reckless and crashes millions of dollars worth of planes, and you know, but there's also, you know, that love. So the ability to be able to, you know, spar and banter with him is always fun time on set. And he's, you know, he is always changing it up. And we did about 92 takes of everything. So, why are you owing? Disappointing everyone. Say something funny.
That's tough, you know. But apparently not as hard as a TV show.
I should have given the real answer what it was like to work.
I'm ready to hear it. I think they are too.
Go for it, Ray!
Take them.
Hi.
Hi.
I'd like to say you guys are awesome.
Thank you.
And my question is actually for both of you. I wanted to know, because I do a lot of high school plays myself, and I want to know how you guys got your big shot.
I moved to Los Angeles with no intention of becoming an actor. I started in improv comedy in Vancouver, and I've done a bit of that there, and I'd also done a lot of, you know, the kind of acting you did in Vancouver during the 90s, which was playing sort of every ex-soap star's son in every movie of the week that came to town. You know, she's an alcoholic. Oh my God, she's anorexic. It's those movies, you know, back in the 90s. So I was kind of like, this isn't a lot of fun, but I really wanted to join the Groundlings in Los Angeles. So I came out and tried to get a tryout for them, and I didn't make it. And I just remember that, you know, if you really love, I mean, I assume that you want to be an actor. Are you an actor? Is that what it is, or? Oh, you like musicals and stuff like that? Yeah. See, the thing is you just got to do it. That's the real thing. A director once said that to me. He said, you know, he was talking to another guy who was an aspiring director, and he said, I really want to direct. And the director said, well, you should be directing then. And you should always have a camera in your hand. You should always be doing it. So wherever you can find that, you know, if you live in San Francisco or any sort of city, you can find that kind of community there. You just have to do it and continue to do it. And if it gets you into a film, if it gets you into a, you know, local theater, I mean, either way, you're doing it. You're a part of something, and that's really what counts most.
All right, this is going to be our last question, so make it really, really good. Sorry, guys.
Hi, Ryan. I just wanted to know, after doing the movie Just Friends, which is like one of my favorites, do you like doing the comedic movies, or do you like doing the Green Lantern, where it's more not one-on-one?
I like it all. I mean, I've been really lucky that in my career was a slow build. It was a real aggregate, you know, and I'm grateful for that, because if it was in the place where I'm at now and I was 21, I'd be dead. But I'm really lucky in that way that I got, because of that, because I didn't have this enormous success in my early 20s or something like that. I was never known for just one thing, and I was able to kind of work in a lot of genres, and in working in a lot of genres, I count myself very lucky. So I'm going to keep doing it as long as I can get away with it, and there's none that I prefer necessarily. So yeah.
Thanks a lot for coming. Thanks, Blake. Thanks, Ryan. And we'll see you.